Hello everyone, today I'm making caramel cups. Now you're gonna hear a little bit of a noise. Is hy die vullis mense? Okay. Sunny's barking outside. Hustle and bustle, the washing is going in the washing machine and so. And it's so a normal dag hier so. Anyways, yeah, I got 500 grams of pure butter and I've softened it a bit in the microwave. And I'm just going to loosen it up a bit. There we go. I know that's not much, eh? Yeah, I got 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay. And 1.5 cups of caster sugar. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now, the sugar is going to make the biscuit more crispy and harder. I want this biscuit specifically to be on the more crispy side. But if you want it a bit more softer, you add only 1 cup of caster sugar or 1/4 cup. So remember, 500 grams of butter, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1.5 cups of caster sugar. And now we beat until it's light and creamy. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. This is a big batch, so I like to add a lot. You can add extract as well. I am struggling to pronounce words. Sorry guys. Okay. And now 1 egg. We'll grab 1 egg. It's just a normal large egg. So mix this in. Okay, it's nice and light and creamy. Just a little bit off. Take it off somehow with this. I'll get the off camera, I'll get it off. No. Okay. Now I've got 5 cups of cake flour and a teaspoon of baking powder I'm going to add, and just a pinch of salt. Okay? This is one of my basic biscuit doughs. You can use it for milk tarts, for tarts, whatever you like. Okay. I'm going to add the flour in. And then, don't forget the baking powder. You know when you have one of them days, but I don't let it bother me. I just go on. Show must go on. I'm gonna wipe this now. Huh? Okay, so I've cleaned up a bit, and I'm gonna go in with my clean hands. And just, it's 5 cups of flour. Eh? If you want your dough also to be a bit softer, you add 4.5 cups or 4 3/4. But I want my biscuit dough to be more on the tougher side. Tough in meaning you must hold up, because I want to fill it with stuff, you know. Another tip I can give you, if you like, you can add a bit of coconut in here. You can add what does that word? Ek wil nou iets gesê het. What what is that other thing? It will come back to me again. There we go. 5 cups. Nice dough. I'm just going to bring it together. I'm going to put it in cling wrap. And then I'm going to put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes or less, because you know, with the pure butter it takes longer to, quicker to get hard in the fridge. Here we go. Look at you, man. Okay, enough of this. Put it together and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay guys, I've made the dough. Here it is. And I'm just going to press it a bit more in cling wrap. Okay, I'm going to put it in a plate and just put it there in the fridge until it's almost semi-hard. Actually, can you just put this in the fridge, baby? Okay. And now what I have is the shell pans. Sorry. And I bought this at Mr. Cheap, and I bought some on Take-A-Lot as well. And I've just sprayed it with cook and bake spray. You can use butter. I also have my drukkertjie, if you can see. My piping bag for later for the cream and everything else. And I'm going to blind bake this. You don't have to, if you don't mind it swelling up. But I've made 16 of the baking paper and I cut it into squares. So after I put the biscuit down, I'm going to put this in on top of the biscuit. I'm going to use some beans or rice to weigh it down, and that's called blind baking. I'm also going to only use half of the dough for that, and I'm going to make some mini tarts. Yes, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm just going to roll it out and use my drukkertjie. It's a nice dough. I put some cling wrap on top just to help me roll out better. Okay, let me finish this and then I'm going to do the drukkertjie. Okay, so here is my biscuit. I don't know if you can see. And put it in my baking tray and press it out a bit to the edges, and then I'm just going to put a fork and then a piece of paper, blind baking, and then I'm going to continue. 1 second guys. Okay guys, so this is blind baking. We put a piece of baking paper and some heavy like beans or rice, and you do it with all the biscuits. Like I said, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to, but then just remember your biscuit will be a bit thick, so this will keep it down. Okay, and I'm going to continue and we'll be right back. Okay, so here's the blind baking. So this is going to bake for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to take out the paper and the beans, and I'm going to bake it for another 5 minutes. That's blind baking, right? I'm going to do the same with the bigger tarts. And then I also did, so you do have a choice. And what you do is with these, you don't blind bake, you don't put any parchment paper or beans. You just press nicely down, and remember the dough must be rolled out to 1/2 centimeter. You press down nicely with your finger this bottom part and prick it with a fork, and you bake it just like this. And my oven is preheating on 180, and we're going to bake it for 12 to 15 minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, and we're back. You can go a bit lighter with your biscuit if you like, but remember I added extra sugar, so I like this to be a little bit more on the darker side. Okay, I've got some caramel. You can spoon yours into the biscuit cup. I've got a nice piping bag here, and I'm just going to start all of them. There we go. Banana goes on top of the caramel, then some fresh cream. I'm going keep some for my bigger tarts. I made some ganache for the bigger tarts as well, but I'll do a separate video for that so that you guys, so it can be more clear for you guys. And don't forget, I'm going to do fancies as well. Okay, it's on the side. Okay, now we're gonna clean hands, guys. Some nani going on top. It was a big banana, so I had to cut it in half. Okay, I know this video is a bit longer than normal, but I prefer to show with most videos, as much as I possibly can. Okay, I'm gonna carry on now. For all the bananas I've done. Okay guys, I'm going to do the next step, fresh cream. This is a cup of fresh cream that I whipped up with a tablespoon of icing sugar and some vanilla essence until nice stiff peaks formed. There you go. Quick. Yummy in my tummy. So you guys still with me? Is that other stuff done? Almost. That's all. And now I'll put a little chocolate, shavings of chocolate. There we go. Look at Jasmine. There's like 6 people waiting for this cakes, so I'm trying to get done. Is the parky. The parky is the guy that look after the parky. It's Hima, the Hima that look after neighborhood watch. It's Shelly, my assistant, and Opa. They're all waiting. They're gonna take home or eat, I'm not sure. And now the strawberry. So I'll continue and I'll be right back. Here we are guys, done. Hope you enjoyed this video. Pour some tea now. Look at that. Get some tea in. Oh yummy. Looky. There we go. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, and I'll be back again with another video soon. Bye everyone. Love you guys.